Welcome once again, everybody, to episode 74 of the Who Do You Think You Are podcast.
Happy December.
Your co-host, Pedro, and
Wow, it's
here
like
is Nick.
radio intros.
And
I'm Nick.
I've been practicing, bro. How do you like it? Did you like the intro?
No, it's just,
all right, rewind.
Feels
Let's
too
start it
like
over.
I don't know.
Generic?
It's like, yeah, maybe.
And it's 6 a.m.
Yeah, it just seems
Now we're going to Nick
authentic.
for the traffic.
I'm Nick. I just shit my pants.
And there's a roadblock on 30th and Scottsdale.
Is there really?
No,
There's a lot of roadblocks lately.
Yeah,
That weather is crazy out there,
that
folks.
weather.
So drive
Remember
safe
when we
to your
started this
commute.
podcast? We were like, let's just talk about the weather, dude.
And sports. Weather
and
and sports.
Yeah.
We haven't been hitting on that. Just too much other stuff going on.
Oh, so much stuff, man. So
How was your week? You had a
stuff.
rough one last week. It's kind of a drag of a podcast, to be honest with you. I had to like up my antidepressants and everything.
You're
Are you
so
doing
what
better?
Are you on 25 milligram now or
50.
what?
50.
Wow.
Beers a week.
Well, I mean, mentally, yes, I'm doing better.
Yeah.
I think I was dragging myself down a lot last week.
Okay.
Overstressing
Yeah.
about things that I just had no control
That's my
over.
specialty. If
Dude.
I was a superhero, that'd be on my chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What overstressing, man?
It'd just be like a guy like, oh,
Overstressed,
overstressed man.
overstressed man.
Or
OSM, that OSM baby.
Yeah, you get stuck on your own one-track mind. Jump on the train to anxiety town.
Damn,
to,
we taking the express to
Yeah.
anxiety town, bro.
Like, where am I going? What are these situations I'm going to create for myself? How can I make my future seem more stressful and worrisome?
Right.
What's the worst possible scenario that could happen?
Yeah. Yeah, so mentally I'm doing a lot better, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking.
And then how's the pup? How's the pepperoni? How's Ruru?
Well, we went back
Woo,
in
woo.
and literally that's the sound she makes.
Is that where her name coming from?
No.
Oh.
No, 'cause
What
we
does that
named
name mean? I've never really heard
Ruru?
it before. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh, you just thought of it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess that's how it happens.
That's-
But I don't know if
that's
like
usually
something's
how names
well, yeah,
go,
but
man.
sometimes things spark
Have
it.
meaning and shit.
Yeah.
No, dude. I don't know. We just liked Rue.
Hmm.
I think we liked Rue from Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
So we did. I think.
Wait, what
that's
one was that? Is that the
like
little piglet?
Kangaroo.
Was his name Rue? Yeah, I guess was it?
I think so. I don't know.
I don't
quote,
think
quote me
that's
on that.
right.
Dude. Google that shit.
I think it's just Tigger.
Tigger.
Yeah.
No, dude. It's Tigger, Piglet, the rabbit, the kangaroo. Rue is her name. Yeah, Rue, dude, from Winnie the Pooh.
Huh.
Dude, come on. Have you ever seen fucking Christopher Robbins?
I had not for a long time because if I did, I'd probably be locked up for being a pedophile.
Whoa. There was just a new one released, so you can watch that one and not be considered a pedophile.
What, did you watch it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, Rue. Oh, I totally forgot about that character.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
It's a very iconic character.
I don't
man.
remember that at all. It's been it's weird when like things from the past like that come up that was something so common before, but it's been like now 25 years or something since
Yeah.
I've seen anything with Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, man.
Why are we talking about Winnie the Pooh? This is terrible.
You asked about the name, dude.
Well, you shouldn't have given me the answer if this is where I was gonna go. Sorry.
Sorry, dude. Fucking people need to know
I got
sometimes.
Pooh Bear over there.
Just like you didn't know, there's people out there that totally forgot about that character. And you know what? I'm bringing that character fucking justice.
Bring Rue
okay?
back.
Bring Rue back, people. Seriously, because I
What
don't know,
was
man.
Rue
She's-
like?
She's looking. I don't know, dude. I didn't watch.
Oh, I
that
can't
show.
ask you a follow-up
No,
question.
No, it's
Okay.
Headlines over here. Okay, headlines.
Sorry. We can break the ice, but that's it.
Yeah.
Don't look inside.
No, there ain't no fish down below, boy.
Yeah.
No Eskimo fishing.
You
over
can
here.
get on the train, but there's no windows.
You
Okay.
just feel the track going. But she's we took her in and her red blood cell count was at 16%, and it did go up 2%, so it's now at 18. The thing is though, like having to keep going like
So is that
back.
good? I don't.
back. Yeah, no, it is good.
So you want the red?
It's better. It's still in a critical window,
Okay.
but it's better than 16%, obviously.
What's the?
37 to 40.
Oh wow. So, okay.
Yeah. So that's normal, just like with humans, I believe.
Gotcha.
But so she's at 18, and I think the medicine's taking effect, and she's eating, not vomiting. I mean, plays with the other dogs.
Mhm.
She's very active, and like all these seem like good signs, you know. But she was doing that, and then when we went back in one time, she was like back to like before the blood transfusion. And then
so you kind of like have to keep on taking her back to keep checking it, basically.
Yeah, that's the thing, man.
Is there anything you can do? Is she on medicine or?
Yeah, she is on some steroids. Do you ever fucking listen to me, man? God damn.
It just gets really boring sometimes.
Jesus.
What? That was a week ago. I don't know how long the steroids were. You didn't tell me the
medicine,
days.
And it's all to suppress her immune system, so her body doesn't continue destroying her own red blood cells.
Isn't that wild how your body just ends up betraying you at the end of the day?
Dude, my body betrays me all the time, bro.
Well, you're pouring yourself a beer, so that's technically you betraying your body.
What do we got here today? We got Uncle Bear's Brewery from Phoenix, Arizona. Good old local beer here.
Wow.
Barclays
Shout out.
Peanut butter cup porter. I've never had this. Have you had it?
Yeah, I have.
What does it taste like?
Peanut butter. And if you like beer, come out Saturday night to the Cornish Pasty Tempe. The Edison's live, baby.
Damn, dude. So
how
I probably won't be
was
there.
that for a
little plug?
Yeah, was that
That's
good?
man? That was good.
A little seamless.
You're improving. I might not go for the show, but the fucking pasties in there, bro. The Cornish pasties.
I love the pasties
in there.
so
Dude, they're
much.
so good.
Hey, cheers, man.
Hey, cheers,
Thank you.
dude. Yeah, of course.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
good to
Happy
do this.
December. Happy holidays.
It's the holiday. Do I have a good singing voice?
What's your least?
People have told me that I do, but then
favorite
people have also
song?
told me that I don't.
Oh, I haven't heard you ever sing seriously, so I couldn't really tell you. What's your least favorite holiday song? Or what's your least favorite thing about the holidays, you think?
Like these holidays?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is probably my favorite time of the year.
So what's your least favorite part about it, though? The greed? People trying to spend money to make each other love each other?
Yeah, man, and that's the thing. Like this year, I don't know how I'm going to give presents out. And I feel bad, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's not all about the giving, but it also feels terrible when you like can't really give. I've
been on that side for a while
dude,
now.
It's been tight, man, and it's I don't know. It's like because you're receiving, people
easier.
are giving.
I know,
people.
But it's like
people are giving you shit, and like you're like, fuck.
I know.
Dude,
I'm like, don't, because then you feel like you are like expected, like because you want to like it's like quid pro quo. Like, do I need to like?
Yeah.
What do you want me to
yeah.
do?
And this year, I don't know.
You're gonna be dropping. You might need some knee pads.
I have those. Yeah. They get in the way. I don't like to use them, actually.
Yeah.
They slide off. It just depends
true.
on how hard you're going.
That's true. Yeah.
So-
When you're roller skating.
yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
When you're roller skating.
Oh,
so I said
okay.
you're
All
roller
right.
skating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ditched the helmet, though, so.
I know. It's a scary move, man.
Yeah.
Because I always feel like that too. I've been off my bike for a while. I feel like bicycle,
Yeah.
but I feel like when I go back on, I need to get a helmet. I don't know why. I'm old and fragile.
Because you're,
You're not afraid of that. People are such bad drivers.
Bro, I
man.
almost got run over on the way here.
That's what I'm saying.
This fucking idiot with a BMW pulling out of a gas station. I saw him from far away.
At least you got that yellow beanie on, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got matching beanies, boy. What's up?
We planned this.
Yo, this is going to be
What
the
do you think?
Matching Beanie podcast.
I like that.
We should match beanies every week. Damn.
I feel like the
Genius idea.
That'd be like the worst run. It's like, what is your podcast? Well, me and my friend, we just wear the same
Yeah,
beanies
we
every
talk
week.
about
and we
the
talk
thread
about
count
stuff.
and, how fluffy and what the insulation feels like,
This time of the year, I feel like I just wear them like every day because you only have there's like a window in Arizona where you can wear beanies.
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
as soon as the weather drops down, like all right.
And it's probably like late November
Mm-hmm.
to like mid-January. And then it's like you can't wear beanies.
Oh, I push
after
it
that.
past January.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
Push it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Damn, sorry, dude.
No, it's okay.
I was about to
I
salt and
warned you,
pepper your
though.
ass, man.
Well, season me with something else because that doesn't taste good. All right. I don't want that salt.
Yeah,
and
but dude,
pepper.
like giving gifts
yeah.
to show
Make-
love.
make some
you
gifts.
know?
Bake some stuff, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, you got some good ideas every once in a while.
Mm,
But yeah, the
compared to you,
yeah.
but my
Yeah,
ideas really
Noki.
aren't that good.
You're gonna let your dad talk to you like that, Noki? So rude.
Well.
Very professional of me.
Oh.
No, but the idea that like that's how you show love
Mhm.
with this capitalistic mentality of go out, spend money, show them how much you care. Like that's probably the least thing I like about
Yeah, this time.
these holidays.
But what do you want? You know what I mean?
What do I want?
Yeah,
Dude,
what's on your wish list, man? Come on, let's
honestly,
get some stuff.
a bike pump.
Oh,
Like it's nothing
dang.
big, but it's like I need a bike pump. So if you
I'm
want to
baiting all of our
if you want
listeners.
to write that down.
Yeah. Why am I going to write it down? I'm not getting anything. I haven't given people gifts for a long time.
Really?
It's been a couple of years.
I got you something, man.
I'm poor, man.
Dude, I'm poor too. Actually, I lied. I didn't get you anything.
Thank you.
I was thinking about it though, and I think you would have.
I think
really
about it. I think about it all the time.
It's the thought that counts,
That's
isn't
what
that
I
it?
say, yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
I actually I print out the page on Amazon. Like, this is what I would have gotten you.
Yeah.
Like, this is $900. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, dude, I would have dropped it.
I wish I had that kind of money.
Yeah,
And I don't. And I don't.
But I think you really would have liked what I was gonna get.
What was it
you.
going to be?
You want me to tell you, or you want me to wait till Christmas?
You're going to just tell me what you're going to give me on Christmas?
Yeah.
No, tell me now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna get you a Tom Segura poster
Oh, that's
from
cool.
like one of his.
He had some cool
shows.
ones I just saw,
Yeah.
like that rocks, like the kind of old, like 70s
Right.
rock
Yeah,
one.
with the guitar.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you really would have liked that, but I
Yeah.
did not have the money to
I feel you.
drop that on that.
I mean,
Especially with the dog and the baby.
excuses, man.
Excuses. It's not excuses if it's real life, bro. Okay?
Well, it's an excuse if it, like, to show that you care about me, to gift me something. Like the great Michael Scott said. He said that I like Christmas because you give somebody something that shows I love you this many dollars.
Oh, yeah. Classic.
Yeah, the iPod episode.
Yeah.
That's like one of I love like Christmas specials and stuff. Do you like
Like
watching
Christmas episodes?
like yeah,
yeah.
But the Office ones especially, I feel like I watch those ones like every year.
Right.
Like good at Home Alone,
Oh yeah.
Elf.
Oh yeah.
Um,
You know what I want to watch on Netflix? The movies that made us. It's a new
isn't
documentary.
it the
that-
toys?
There's a toys, but now there's a movies.
Oh,
too.
have you watched the toys one?
No, is it good?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I'm watching The Crown.
I watched The Irishman.
Was that boring? Like everybody said.
A lot of people said that, huh? Man, Martin Scorsese is a great
Oh, it's Scorsese, huh?
filmmaker. Is a
I
great
don't know if
actor.
I like this porter much, man.
It tastes a little flat.
Does it?
Yeah,
Hmm.
doesn't usually taste as flat. I
Uncle
don't feel like.
Bears. You fucked up, man.
Dude, I mean, they're local. Don't just start shitting all over their parade, man.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
I'm gonna drink it anyway. It's like beer juice almost.
Yeah, it's flat.
Is it?
Yeah, I got choking up.
We
or
got him
something.
yesterday.
Well,
Well, I did ride my bike here,
yeah. And you almost got hit by a car.
and I almost got hit by a BMW. This fucking idiot pulling out a gas station on his phone, not even looking up, man.
Well, you don't know who he was talking to. It could have been important.
Irregardless, dude.
Not irregardless. What if it was like a Facebook message like, hey,
I don't give a fuck.
want to be a part of my pyramid scheme? Just buy 100 of these lotions for your face.
Maybe it's like
Face lotions.
Yeah,
We should
I don't
start
know.
one of those through
Face-
this podcast.
a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Well, let's not tell everybody about it.
Well, I'm just saying it'd be a
Fucking
good
hush.
idea.
Shh.
I'm just saying it'd be a good
Hush, dude.
idea. All right.
I got something in the works. Okay,
All right.
that's all I'm saying.
New sponsors.
Yeah,
Pyramids.
but anyway, I know it's not all about gifts, and you just feel bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I hate that. Like, just don't give me anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I wouldn't feel this like guilt.
Nah. Here's
But give me something. No.
what do
but,
you want? What do you want, dog?
I don't want anything.
No, what do you want?
I really don't.
What do you want?
I'm an adult. If I want something, I go get it.
No, if I want it, I'll go get it. What do
So
you want?
see, doing that means you're not an adult.
No, dude. That is like the most adult thing you can
Is
do.
it?
It's mocking
This is the
somebody.
most adult thing you can do.
That's such adulting for you.
This is adulting for you.
Yeah. Are you just gonna mock?
Does that drive you
everything I say?
crazy? Is that something that you and Rachel do to each other to really start pissing each other off?
No.
No, never.
No, we just say, "Yeah, stupid bitch."
Damn.
Yeah.
Throw a cake at her or something.
Yeah. The C word is used a lot in my house.
Whoa. You cocksucker.
Well,
Oh,
that's
the
one.
other one.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Rhymes with bunt.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
just
And also not a bad word in other places.
no. Sometimes it's a compliment, dude.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a friend. Yo, cunt. You know?
You know what? You're a good cunt.
You're a good cunt.
You're such a good cunt.
Come here, you cunt.
I feel like you can't say that in English though,
Why?
like because you need the Australian accent to make it a
yeah.
compliment. Because if you just say you're a good cunt,
Yeah.
you know that just sounds
Good cunt.
blunt. Good cunt. Good cunt.
Good cunt,
Yeah,
bad cunt.
But if you say it in like, oh, he's a good cunt, mate, you know, like then that sounds like
yeah,
so much better.
well, it's easier because you're probably like borderline blacked out drunk when you're like kind of
True.
slurring
True,
it.
true,
So
true.
it's like, I want to go to Australia. That'd be fun.
yeah, man.
I want plane tickets there. That's what I
Oh,
want
that's
for
what you want?
Christmas. Yeah.
Nobody's gonna get
Trip
you
to
that.
Australia. Well, nobody's going to give me anything. I can't even.
Your mom and pops get you something though, all right?
Yeah, maybe.
A pen
They're
or
not
something?
very happy with me right now, I don't think.
Why?
Because it's kind of a rough Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You brought out your point of views or something?
Yeah, man. Politics and religion
Oh,
don't mix at the table.
Jesus.
It's not my fault.
Dude, your dad's.
Yes.
Why did he bring that up if he knows
He can't.
if
he
he
can't
knows
not. He
the
can't
outcome of the
not.
conversation? Why
It's-
does he bring that up?
I don't know, man.
So it's just your pops?
Yeah.
Your mom's chill or
She just doesn't. There's other stuff to talk about. Oh, it was kind of rough, to be honest with you.
really?
It was a great day too. It started out as a great Thanksgiving. Did the 10K. Started
Oh
that
yeah,
day
how
off.
was your run?
It was good, man. It was fun.
Yeah, I remember you saying you weren't like you were kind of
Oh, God,
you were
damn
kind
it.
of antsy or like
I was a little
anxi-
nervous. I was nervous
anxious
because
towards it?
I've never ran that far
You
before.
never ran that
And I kind of regret because I read something that said the day before run like a little 3-mile run or something, just to like kind of help warm up your body, kind of get into the swing of things. So I took that advice and I regret doing it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like running 2 days in a row because it just your joints are already hurt and everything.
Right.
So it's
You're
kind of
already
like
semi-sore.
that. Yeah. So I was like, fuck, dude, I shouldn't have done that. But it's
But
too
hey,
late. The chicken already sprang the egg, so it's got to take care of it. So I went there. My sister and her boyfriend drove me down there. I was worried about the rain. Ended up being a
Beautiful
lovely little
fucking day,
morning.
dude.
There's about 3,200 people there.
Yeah, what'd you
Probably
place, bro?
Probably
What'd you place?
5,000. Well, so for the 10K, I think there's about 700 people that did it. Then the 5K, it's like 3,000 people do that
okay.
one. So they're ranked differently.
But are they ran at the same time?
So
the 5K just finishes earlier?
no, basically what happens is it's like the course is 5K, so the 10K starts first, half an hour earlier. Then after that, then they start coming.
Ah.
Which it's kind of sucks because like
So you run the same course twice?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And it kind of sucks because by the time you're on your second lap, you have these like 5K people that are fresh off their feet.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
just kind of feel like,
You
oh
fuck-
God, what's this guy, 80 years old? What is she, 12? And just like, you're like, oh, but that kind of pumps you up a little bit more
Yeah.
too because you're kind of embarrassed. You're just
Right.
like, dude, I'm not gonna let this old piece of shit beat me.
Yeah. The fuck? He
They
left
probably
his walker
they
on the
probably
side
think
there.
I'm on a 5K. They can't think that.
Yeah.
That's all. But that's not really too much of what you think about. But
No,
you kind of have a little like you kind of what I do is I kind of pick out people. I'm like I'm not letting them pass me, or I'm gonna catch up to that person,
them
and then I'm gonna catch up to that
secret
person.
battles, huh?
It's not secret. I tell them,
Oh.
hey,
Like
bitch
bi-
in pink, old man river.
Oh man, on your left, boy.
Hey, you in the gray. Pow!
Just give him a good
Fucking
old
knock
elbow.
'em.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
dude.
you go by.
It's not racing if you don't smack a couple people.
Right, dude. And that's what the beauty of old time racing was.
They don't do it like they
They
used
d-
to.
no,
I take
now it's like, oh,
shortcuts.
stay in your lane.
I run through alleys and stuff like
jump
that.
Jump a couple of bushes and shit.
The
like,
people
no.
that hold out the cups, I take one, I just throw them back in their
fuck
face.
you, and then you.
It's
pull out
warm.
pull your own water bottle and drink it. Get out of here.
I like how there's a pie station in the middle of it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's
what
like-
kind of demented fucking person is running this?
need
I'm doing it just
sugar.
for the pie.
I know.
Yeah, you fat fuck.
You see the people kind of like stop and stroll a little bit, walk.
Oh, is that cherry?
Yeah.
Any ice cream?
And I didn't get any pie on
God.
Thanksgiving because I left.
Oh, because you were so mad.
Yeah.
Really? Was it to the
sad. I'm sad that I didn't get it.
point? Was it to the point of like you were yelling?
I wasn't. I just didn't want to go into that part. I was like,
Okay, hold on. Let's break it
Okay.
down for the listeners.
All
What
right.
was the initial comment or the
it's murky
beginning of the
waters.
beginning of the conversation that led into such a downward spiral that ruined your Thanksgiving?
It just goes quickly. It's like
okay, what was one thing your dad said? Like the where you're like, am I gonna keep my mouth shut? Because
Well, that's what I do.
like that happens.
But
Yeah,
I do keep my mouth
it's like
shut.
what's
And
gonna
'cause-
push you over the edge to actually say something
Well-
and be like, you know what? Like it's not necessarily like that, or
Yeah.
just contrary to your beliefs.
So backdrop, me and my dad have very opposing
No,
views.
no.
Yeah. So very opposing ideas. I love him. He loves me, I know. He's a good
Yeah.
person. I know he has a
Yeah.
good heart.
He did a couple of things when you were younger.
We just have drastically different ideas. And I feel, to be honest with you, I feel like he's in an echo chamber, and I think he feels like I am too, but he doesn't listen to anything that I say or take it. And I know that by now. So over the last couple of years, that as our relationship's gotten stronger, is because I've just bitten my tongue and be like, he can say whatever outlandish, little racist things he wants to say, and just like, all right, yeah, you do, whatever. Anything I'm gonna say is gonna either make an argument. It's not gonna change your mind. You know what I mean? So I've learned this, and I like having a relationship with my parents. I like getting along. I don't want to just spend Thanksgiving arguing. So that's the drift of what I've been, it's just been between us. So it's kind of like there's an unspoken word, especially when we have family in town too, with those relatives as well. Of being like, no, we didn't this time.
Oh, okay.
But even when we do have like certain relatives, like, okay, don't, it's like it's like an unwritten rule at this point that we should all like know.
Everybody knows,
and
politics.
And every family does know that. So it's like, but anyways, so I run the 10K, go home, relax a little bit, go over to my parents' apartment right now, cook dinner, and it was good food. Like it turned out really good. I felt I felt like the mac and cheese I made the day before fucking smacked. My Brussels sprouts with pancetta smacked. Mashed potatoes smacked. Like the gravy smacked.
The homemade graves?
No, it was from AJ's.
What?
I know. There's not big gravy fans in my house, so we're just kind of
stuff. Yeah, I think we went over this. Yeah, gravy's never been a thing of mine. But
we still put it on there. But but homemade is good.
Yeah.
But so we kind of eaten. Then after put in that work, help my mom.
Alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, alcoholic beverages, clear the table and everything like that. Kind of relaxing. Then the after dinner conservative hour with the man. And it starts kind of whatever, going back and forth. Then
with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, like, I enjoy having conversations with people with opposing ideas, but the problem is that I don't like feeling attacked, disrespected, or belittled.
Right. Nobody does.
Yeah, nobody does. So, like, when you're standing up over me when I'm sitting down, pointing at me, like, I don't know what it is when people point at me. It fucking sets me off, man. And then... yeah, what is it? It's so like
it's a power stance.
It really is.
It's like a dominance type of, and it's you people like you.
And I've completely ruined a family relationship from somebody's mom doing that to me too.
Oh, really?
That's a story for another day because she started pointing at me too, and I was like, no, fuck no. I screamed at her.
Damn.
But I don't let myself get to that level anymore. So it was more of being like, when it started getting to this part with him at the table, I'm just like, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Could you just
don't talk about this anymore?
Walk away.
I was just sitting. I mean, it's an apartment. It's like pretty small. Am I going to like walk in the living room and just be like pouting or something? Like I want some pie too. I'm sitting there with my drinks. Like I'm just sitting. I'm just relaxing, and I want to enjoy the fruits of my labor from making food.
Right.
Running the 10K in the morning, feeling like, and it felt like a good day too, because I felt like a lot of friends reaching out, a lot of like it felt like a very positive day. It was cool.
Right.
So I was just like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Can we stop? Then stop, please. Stop. Seriously, I asked him to stop 3 times.
Really?
And by the 3rd time, like, I'm leaving.
Did he?
I don't want to do this.
Did he have some beverages?
I mean, we all do. We're a drinking family. But by the 3rd time, I'm just like, this is like, and okay, I'm just like, I don't know, this is interesting or dumb or whatever I'm ranting about.
I'm interested. So.
And then I also took off the day after Thanksgiving, which was fucking awesome. Well, ideally awesome, because then you can kind of relax the next day after Thanksgiving, after the run and eating, and kind of just really enjoy it. So I'm like, I don't get 3-day weekends. I get maybe 1 3-day weekend a year, 2 or whatever it is. You know what I mean? I never get Fridays or Saturdays off.
Right.
So I'm just like, I don't want to spend my Thanksgiving or my 3-day weekend arguing, especially when you're not listening and you're making these dumb voices and saying I'm even like liberal and like saying Bernie. It's like I'm moderate. Like if you listen to anything I'm saying, I am like I die on both sides.
Well, that's the problem, man. Like these conservative, points of views that may be semi-opposing to like our views or whatever.
Yeah.
But be willing to listen and hear what the other person's saying. But if you're over there just pointing and like demeaning somebody, like, then no, that's not an adult conversation. That's not a proper conversation.
Very quickly with him, it's that Fox News like Donald Trump and bitch tits, like dumb like feminine voices and like all the. I'm like, what?
Like, so you were projecting when you did that when you mocked me earlier.
What's that?
Oh no, I mocked you first.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, my bad, dude. I didn't mean to strike a nerve there.
Yeah. Right. Well,
But no, like doing shit like that is just.
Yeah, it's just like we're not having a conversation
It's not
anymore.
it's not an adult conversation.
Yeah.
It's like this is what it like I talk to with my 6-year-old cousin, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
It's not an adult conversation.
Yeah. So the night gets to that point, I'm just like, by the third time, being like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I mean, I probably shouldn't have like left as I mean, I don't know if the good way to do it. Like I felt like shit doing it too, and I still honestly I feel like shit still, but I don't want to fucking do it.
Yeah.
I wanted to enjoy my night. And so I'm just like, I'm leaving. Hugged everybody goodbye. I even hugged him goodbye. I'm like, I'm leaving.
Did he ask like, "Hey, why are you leaving?" Like that?
No.
That's
And then so I went
that's
home.
sad.
I went home kind of sad.
I'm sorry.
Drank some
man.
beers.
Yeah.
And that whole next day it was like I
That's
couldn't
all you could
enjoy it
talk
because I
about,
just
or that's all
felt
you-
like
yeah.
guilt like consuming me. And I still have it a little bit, but at the same point just like, I don't know, what's that? Let it go. It just is what it is. It'll meld as it melds, but it was a shitty way to then you start thinking that shitty stuff like, man,
Does
like,
your mom play like ref or something in this? Like, hey, why don't you calm down?
well,
or,
there's
you
time.
know?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It happens so fast sometimes.
Interesting.
We're also I mean, I'm from his sperm bank, so we are one of the same, cut from the same cloth, so to
Yeah.
speak. So we're both bullheaded, but I've worked a lot on my anger and outlandishness of conversations that I don't get to this level that I used to get to, and I don't want to. And I also saw it getting to that point because it starts getting frustrating when
Dude,
it's like if
100%.
you're arguing with Donald Trump or somebody and he starts belittling you and using voices and basically insulting you. What do you do in a roast battle?
like how
you start roast battling back. You know what I mean?
I like how you compared your dad to Donald Trump.
Well, I mean, it's pretty accurate. Bill O'Reilly. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I don't know, man.
Rush Limbaugh. So yeah, it kind of sucked, man. It kind of really fucking dampered out that day. And then you start thinking, it's like, fuck, man. What's
That's
this?
a bummer,
what's
dude.
this? What is this? The last Thanksgiving you get to spend with your family? You never know. You never know. You know what I mean? So it's like, then I start feeling guilt from it, and just, I mean, there's better ways. I mean, obviously both of us can handle it, but I feel like, you know, always being the child, I'm the one who shoulders the blame.
Yeah,
It's
but,
not.
I mean, you're a
it's not-
31-year-old man.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it takes two to tango.
Right.
But I shoulder the blame and I shoulder the guilt. And
Right.
So
no, yeah, and he
it
just
is what
lives
it is.
happily ever after.
Yeah, like God, he probably fucking drank too much.
Yeah.
And I didn't really even drink that much. Like so.
Well, and then if you were like, well, in a way you did take the high road, but if you were like, you know what? I mean, I'm not going to talk about this.
There's a
I'm
better
just gonna-
highway. Yeah.
I'm just going to leave.
Yeah.
If this continues, I'm just gonna leave. And you know, he probably would have mocked that too, like,
Right.
oh, I'm gonna leave if you, if you don't start talking. Yeah,
Well, like it's just like he literally. It's just yeah.
that's sad, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to deal with
Yeah,
that.
it's
honestly.
okay. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was fun, man. Yeah, total contrary
Well,
to yours. But
they don't call me sad boy for nothing.
damn, little sad boy, huh? That's your
My
cholo name.
mumble rap album's coming out soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
Yeah.
This one's called "It's Thanksgiving and I'm Sad."
Hey, this little
Yo,
sad boy, and this one's coming to you from.
I'm stuffing the mashed potatoes,
Eat my Brussels sprouts. Eat my Brussels sprouts.
making that mac and cheese, trying not to cry
Just
about.
weeping throughout the whole album. Jesus Christ, sad boy. Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying,
Get a
man.
grip, bruh. No, bro. It was good. I had we went over to the in-laws over around 12. It was nice because it was the first year my parents got to join like their Thanksgiving.
Oh, they usually don't let them.
Yeah, I mean, ever
Different
since you know, a
cultures.
couple of new laws had passed, so they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Let me see your papers.
Yeah. no, it's just they were never
Papers?
invited. They never invited.
All right, you can
Is
come.
that an ice fan?
You can come. You next. Pedro, you're good.
Yeah. Sorry. No, but I don't think they've invited them, or maybe they have and they just couldn't.
At
make
other,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, but it was nice. I think the granddaughter brought them over.
Oh yeah.
With
Did she invite
they had
them?
a more. What do you mean?
The granddaughter invited
I'm
him or
saying
something?
my daughter.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Oh, so
They
winging
get
a
it.
man. We're
The
switching roles
sad
here.
boy.
The sad boy on a streak over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even listening to him. Do I feel bad? No. Let him blame. Let him.
Guilt will slowly give me cirrhosis in my liver. It's fine.
I don't think it's guilt, bro. But yeah, we went over there. We had a bountiful feast.
Yeah.
A lot of good food, a lot of good people. I drank quite the assortment of alcoholic beverages.
Nice.
Had a couple of wines, a couple of beers, some gin drinks.
Ooh.
I got wild with it, man.
I can't drink gin.
I didn't know I could either until I drank it.
Oh,
I think that was my first time ever having gin, honestly.
Last time I drank it, I tried to kill myself.
Wow,
that's in store for another day.
Not drink gin ever. Hey, I got this bottle
Sad
of
boy
gin.
continues. That's a real story too.
Damn.
We'll
Okay.
cliff note
hold
that
on,
one.
Hold on.
We got too much stuff for this episode.
Might be an
Stay
extended,
tuned.
extended episode.
Yeah. So we hit my death story with gin and the family relationship I ruined from pointing. We'll save those for some other time.
Write those down though, because you're gonna forget later.
Well, they'll come up.
Stoner brain. But yeah, I mean, we
pretty sure you started the episode ripping a bong, but
dude,
hey, camera wasn't rolling, so.
Shh.
Okay, sorry.
My parents listen to this.
I know they love it.
Yeah.
Shout out.
But hi, Mom. But yeah, it was good turkey, good
So
mashed
casual.
potatoes. Well, and then so we kept drinking. Then it was 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock actually, and then we had to go over to my parents because they were doing. Mexicans tend to celebrate it in the afternoons.
I think most people do.
Oh, really?
Pretty early, yeah.
Well, white people do it like around noon.
Oh, you're earlier than that? Oh, wait. I wasn't listening.
Sad boy stuck in his head over here.
I don't know what I was
some
thinking about. I
sad
know.
Thoughts.
Yeah. Well,
No,
we're opening
went-
a lot of scars this
we-
episode, okay?
slashing-
Jesus.
We're tearing out the stitches,
Fuck,
bro.
dude.
But yeah, in-laws at 12, and then afterwards around 5 or 6.
Oh,
we
that's
went
right.
To my
That's where you
parents.
lost.
Yeah, went to my parents, and but it was nice because we didn't have turkey over there. I mean, they had turkey and stuffing and all that, but they had tamales there too.
What kind?
So
Rojo? Verde?
Rojo, tamales rojos
Con
with some beans.
inside of it?
No, not inside of it.
Well,
just as a side.
Oh, just the rojo. No, like beef?
Oh yeah,
Barbacoa?
yeah, beef, that green olive, and a green chili.
What's with like Mexican restaurants and stuff like that? It's one black olive.
in the tamale?
Yeah, the tamale. Sometimes like there's like TP does that.
Yeah,
You-
it's just a part of the recipe, man. I don't know what's up with it,
Just
but
one black olive.
is
it like
my
their
family
chef
uses
twist, do you
green.
think? It's like, and
I think it gives it that-
olive.
I mean, it's
That was a bad tone.
yeah, it really
Felt
was.
racist.
Sorry.
One olive.
So you do it again. It felt racist. One olive.
Actually, one olive. Listo, carnal.
Listo. But
Carnalito.
I don't know. It gives it a little change in the palate. I guess. It surprises you on that bite if you don't see it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you catch a little olive, man.
You're like, I thought it was spoiled.
Be like, ooh, what's
Yeah.
that little tarty? Ooh, you
Yeah.
know? It makes your little cheeks tingle because when you eat something sour, your little cheeks tingle, man.
Yeah. Never thought about that.
But it makes it like that sour face, doggy.
You could have just stopped earlier than that. Right.
But yeah, man. So we had tamales, beans, and I kept drinking there,
Yeah.
and I kept drinking all night.
Can I get some tamales from somebody in your family?
Yeah,
Can
I
you
think
hook-
we can make that
Can you
happen.
give me some hookup?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to charge you for it, but
I understand. To
Yeah.
charge you for
and
it
then
too.
aside from their price, I have to, as the middleman and then the carrier, I put my
the
little
coyote de tamal.
yeah that
Tamale coyote.
yeah, I gotta bump it up a couple dollars.
I
you
feel
know?
that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
get
just-
it.
I'm starting, dude.
All
Like
right.
I just had a daughter. We need diapers, okay?
Well,
baby needs diapers.
She hasn't chose her gender yet, but
That's true, actually. Sorry.
So,
God damn it.
you're
I'm so bad
disgusting.
at that.
You're disgusting.
Yeah.
man.
I have become what I've,
We all are.
hated for so long.
I mean, in fucking 30 years, I'm going to be pointing at my son telling me he's a piece of shit. You listen to me!
Jesus.
You liberal piece of shit! You snowflake!
What do you think this world runs on? You think money grows on trees?
I'm like, are you listening to me? I don't like Obama either. Nobel Peace Prize, he killed more people with drone strikes than anybody. Am I right?
And deported.
Yeah. The porter in chief, they called him.
The porter in chief.
Dude, this is kind of a segue. Not really. And if you want, I found this. Saw this video. It's kind of going on the internet right now of Joe Biden. This like, have you seen it?
Oh, where he's talking about fucking.
So yeah, there's like
not fucking little kids, but like when he's talking about little kids rubbing his legs and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Should I play it real quick?
Yeah, let's
it's
play
so
it.
funny.
It is so disturbing.
So he worked at I think. He was the only white guy at some swimming pool or something like that. And this is a speech. He's like telling a story.
And I love little kids on my lap.
And then somebody made a video of it, so it's like circling the internet right now.
Let's play it, man. Let's play it.
It's called Joe Biden Says the Darndest Thing, but
Bill Cosby hosts it.
It's disgusting. But here we go.
And by the way, you know, I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
that was our vice
disturbing.
president back
Dude,
then.
Joe Biden is like the reptilian that other reptilians are like, God, why the fuck did we let him out, man?
He's the list of like Epstein of people that are associated with him, like he's on there, obviously.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And the amount of shit that goes around like that we're not like, you definitely were up to something. It seems crazy.
Dude, if people see that video
Yeah.
and don't fucking think something of
Yeah.
it, like
Yeah.
these guys are doing it in plain sight, man. Like they're not hiding
No,
anything.
man.
It is disgusting, man. Fucking Uncle Joe.
Bill Cosby just had his first interview from behind bars. You
Oh,
see
no
that?
way?
Yeah.
Was it good?
He shows no remorse because
This
he's still
motherfucker
claiming. So he had like 3 to 10 years, and he's pretty sure by his first trial, like early release or whatever, he's not going to be granted because he's saying he has set up. It was like he's just a
And well, they did it blatantly on that show too.
yeah.
The barbecue sauce episode or whatever.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, there was like bits in it, right?
Yeah, there's this episode where he like made barbecue for everybody, and like everybody around them, like the kids and stuff, were like with their significant other, and they're like all lovey dovey, like kissing themselves or like kissing each other and whatnot. And then like the wife, I can't remember her name.
I never really watched it.
But anyway, she comes up and she's like, "What did you put in that barbecue sauce?" Or whatever. And Cosby's just like, "Well, there's a little cup of it next to your nightstand up there or some shit."
Jesus.
So I was like, "God damn, dude,
Yeah.
he's fucking blatantly putting it out there."
Oh man.
Sorry if that voice I made was a little off. I don't have a good Bill impersonation.
Yeah, you could have done better. I don't know.
We can all do better,
so
man.
many fucking creeps, man.
Dude, everywhere.
Creep after creep after creep.
You hear about that? It's a little bit of sad news, but
Hey.
do you hear about the family that crossed that flooded area and like 2 children
Just Arizona?
died? Yeah,
No, what happened?
locally. They're like trying to cross a flooded creek in like a military style vehicle, I guess, and like 2 kids died, and then one's still missing.
Why'd they try to cross it?
I have no idea.
It's a law here that you actually get fined.
If you
It's
try
like
to cross
it's like a
flooded
stupid
area?
law or something like that, right? It's called something like that.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Like if you drive into a flooded place and something happens, you have to pay for all the expenses to take you out and all. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
I just like
But that's sad, yeah. Why would you put your kids in danger of that?
Right. And it probably had a sign that says "Do not enter when flooded."
They always do. Yeah, right.
But I mean, that's fucking sad, dude. And also, like right before the holidays, imagine that. Like the family had their Christmas gifts already, and like all that, and like now the gifts are just gonna sit there because these children aren't.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking sad, dude.
Yeah,
that's really like
it is
that's what
sad.
that's where like my brain went to, like all these other scenarios. Like, what if I lose my daughter? Or-
Right.
And it's like, it fucking honestly brings a fucking tear to my eye, dude. And
It's always scary, like not scary, but like then when that happens too, and they lose their kid or whatever, then it's like their bedroom. It's like, do you touch it?
Yeah,
Or like there's people that leave
right.
it for like 10 years
Exactly,
and they never
dude.
change how the room was.
fucking just gave me chills, man.
I know.
I started reading this book too.
Change everything in my rooms or house, please, and don't look in any weird places because
Don't look for anything because you're gonna find it.
yeah, you're gonna find some weird drugs.
But drugs, dildos, antibiotics.
I don't
maybe.
have any
I
sex
don't
toys. I've never had a sex toy before.
Really?
No,
Why not?
because Your boy knows how to make love the OG way. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, you get that. Get that. Oh, I'm gonna come now. You get that lotion.
No, I'm just kidding. Nobody loves me. Continue.
Damn, sad boy with some sad news.
With
huh?
some sad
I think that
facts.
news was a little sadder than this story.
That's probably true.
Because this guy should have had more common sense, man. Like, you just don't fucking put children in that situation.
Yeah.
Trying to. And first of all, I'm sorry. I didn't mean this guy because I don't know who was driving. It could have been the woman, which would make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Too soon? God, I didn't get a swing. All right, guy. You could have said swing and a miss. That would have been better.
Well, I'm trying new things out, so I wasn't good.
Trying to be more positive. Sad boy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Speaking of sad boys, you see that Papa John like random interview?
What happened?
It's a meme that's kind of
I
circulating.
saw the
right now.
meme. I don't know the reference or the.
So there's like a short little clip of him. I don't know what talk show it was on, and he's talking about how in the how he was kicked off as a CEO of his company.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
By who?
Well, basically by the board, but he quit technically for saying the N-word in a conference call.
Good one.
'Cause
Good
you-
one, Papa John. Actually, you should have known, man. His first name starts with Papa.
Well, to be fair, it was a conference call with all old white guys.
So he probably got some brownie points for saying that.
Somebody else just heard, like it was his assistant or something, like, hey, you can't talk like that. It was during the Colin Kaepernick, or just Nick? I don't know sports. What's his name? I don't know. That guy. And the whole knee thing, taking the knee.
okay.
And he was blaming that the plummeting sales of pizza because millions of people weren't watching football because of that, which is shout out to a relative of mine. Let's not get back into that. But so,
Boycott
yes.
the NFL!
What are you doing?
You liberal piece of shit!
Stop eating pizza. So he blamed, quote unquote, N-words for his pizza not selling. So he quit, stepped down, and now there's a new guy in charge, and sales are still going down. And he's like, in the last 30 days, I've eaten 40 Papa John's pizzas, and they've all tasted different. But in this interview, he's like sweating profuse, like the pepperoni meat
Yeah.
sweats. He's like, has that triple meat.
The triple stacker.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And he's just like, and in the interview, they're trying to ask, like, well, what's going to happen? What's, from the company? He's like, well, you'll see. Stay tuned. They're like, well, can't you just talk to us now? And but
Because he's got nothing fucking planned.
exactly.
Jesus.
But the whole meme really circulating from is because he's 40 pizzas in 30 days.
God
That's
damn.
more than me.
That is. That's a lot of pizza.
That's a lot of pizza. That's a lot of
slightly
Papa
over.
John's pizza.
That's a lot
too.
of pie, boy.
Like I can't really see eating 40 pizzas in 30 days. But if it was, like, it wouldn't be like fast food pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Because
no.
there's no like.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
couldn't
know.
be.
Yeah. But
hope it's
a
not.
lot of pizza.
Yeah.
Poor
well,
guy.
I mean, he put on the weight
Yeah.
too,
Well,
so.
man, he's living a better life than me. I watch what I eat. I exercise and all that shit. He's just eating 40 pizzas and
Yeah.
he's on TV.
I think he's trying to kill himself also, though.
He's on
so
TV.
That's the opposite of you. You're trying to live, sad boy, remember?
Who told you that?
Come on, sad boy.
You definitely don't listen to me. The only thing I can tell you is I'm one day closer to death, baby.
Aren't we all?
Yeah?
Technically?
One moment.
One moment. One blink. One fucking idiot on his phone. And
One pizza.
one pizza.
One
clogged
flash
artery.
flood.
Yeah.
One chainsaw accident. I hate chainsaw accidents.
Oh.
This beer tastes like shit.
It does, man. But if you keep drinking it and you think it tastes good, it almost tastes good.
I wonder what like old beer tasted like because they didn't have a reference with anything. It's probably like warm and just tasted
Well, that's
like.
how they serve it out in the
That's
the
true.
Uck.
You're where?
In the Uck, the UK.
The Uck?
Yeah.
Who told you to say it like that?
I don't know. I just said it like that. The Uck.
Don't ever do that again.
The UK, bro.
I feel like
over there in London.
I
You're
feel
London.
I feel like molested
Why?
because that's gross.
You feel ucky?
Uck. Oh, you and your yellow
Strike
beanie.
two.
Yeah.
I like your beanie, dude.
Thanks.
I like. Do you always do the fold up?
I just switch it up.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you wear
'cause
something. You wear something every day, and you
know
got.
it's not for everybody. I'll tell you that the fold up look.
Yeah.
Where people fold that like inch and a half.
Yeah.
Of the beanie up
Yeah.
towards the top, but
Some people like the circumcised. Some people like the uncircumcised.
that's true.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
that's, so you're
I do-
cut.
I do
you're
one
cut
of-
right now.
I am cut.
Yeah, you cut your beanie.
My beanie's cut.
Your beanie is cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm uncut. I
Yeah.
have the extra going
Keep
down.
fresh. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Peel it back.
I got to peel it back every once in a while.
If you get sweaty, kind of gotta like.
Right,
do
right.
the-
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Make sure you don't get that ring
Yeah, nobody wants
of
Ugh.
calcium
No, no.
ring.
I don't know how that happens to people, man. People that don't clean their fucking genitals.
You know, yeah. Right, yeah. It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
I don't clean
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, is when
Look it up.
It was almost smegma. Smegma dries and calcifies, and it mends the foreskin of the penis
Ugh.
to the head of the
so
penis.
gross.
And that's not a good position.
I think it's like a late night with Dr. Drew episode or something. He's talking about one case where
Late Night with Dr. Drew. How old are you, bro? It's Dr. Drew After Dark.
oh yeah, that one, and he had to like he didn't clean it for so long, and he was so embarrassed to go get it checked out
Yeah.
that it like became like a just like a full ring, like a circle of like white, like.
Ugh.
And when the doctor peeled it back, he passed out.
Oh, because of the pain? Fuck.
It's not disgusting.
That is so
I'm glad I brought
nasty.
that up.
Yeah, we'll just quick segue over from this beer tastes bad to penises.
Yeah. You know, it's like the universe, how it's crazy, and we sometimes we pretend that we have
Yeah.
any recollection of it or understand it.
Of the universe itself?
Yeah, and how everything can just shift upside. Like even the smartest people that we trust, you know, and that because they just found a supermassive black hole that's like 70 times bigger than the mass of the sun, and the biggest one previously was 20. And the theory of that is that there would be no black hole that grande because that would suck everything up. So it just like flipped all of science
So now
on
there
its
is,
head. And
yeah.
now it's there. And like, oh, well, so I guess that doesn't,
Okay.
we don't understand black holes at all.
What
Black
if,
holes are so crazy.
well, you know, I think
15,000 light years away.
that is crazy. But you know how time works differently out in space? What if we've already gone through that black hole and here on Earth we just haven't felt the repercussions? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does actually.
Wow, you seem surprised and it fucking made sense. You're like,
Well,
yeah,
no,
it
because
does
if we
actually.
just saw it, it's like you see
Well, it's
light
like-
when a dying star, you see it's
Exactly,
still light.
exactly.
So if it's
Yeah.
15,000
That
light
star's
years
been
away,
dead for.
I don't know what the math equation would be for it to
Yeah.
eventually
Let's
swallow
get
us.
Hawking's on the phone, huh?
But it will probably swallow us after we already ruin the universe.
And have to move to Mars.
Yes. I think we already live. I think we're from Mars.
Oh yeah,
I'm one of
That's
those.
a good conspiracy right there.
It's not a conspiracy. It's a theory, okay?
Conspiracy
you don't
theory.
just throw conspiracy.
Hand in hand, bro.
No, it's not. It's a theory.
Hand
It's a thesis.
in hand. A thesis?
Yes.
You know what a thesis is?
Yeah, it's your preliminary.
Preschool,
I'm just making myself feel
pre-elementary.
so dumb right now. I don't know, man.
Isn't that the best though?
No, it's embarrassing.
Why? It's hurting your. It's hurting my ego. Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry. I didn't mean.
This is why I'm sad, boy. Ow. That wasn't fun.
Even your microphone hates you.
Oh, funny. This is so funny.
I'm
It's
dying
hilarious.
over here.
I'm so glad this is gonna be the
Oh,
last episode and everybody
Jesus.
listens to it. And they're like, I don't know why he did it.
Oh
I don't know.
no, but I
why
do
he
want to
did
say
it.
thank you.
For giving you comedy.
No, for the people that have, went and gone and liked our YouTube and all that. The videos
Oh yeah,
have been doing
yeah.
okay.
It's starting.
Yeah,
It's starting.
yeah. We like
It's a
we
seed.
Like, it's that seed, and then 9 months
planted that
later, you
seed.
got a fucking baby.
And that baby is talking to me. It's saying, "Hello, how are you?"
That was nice.
Thank you.
Dude, you remember back in the day, like when we would like sit there and set individual ringtones for like each of our friends?
Yeah.
Did you ever do that?
I mean, you didn't really sit and do it. You just said it.
But I mean, you
I didn't sit down and like I needed.
Well, you
I
didn't
got a
like
lot of work to do.
you didn't think about it like, oh, what's Jeffrey?
What's
What's
what
Jeffrey
would Jeffrey Epstein's ringtone be?
Oh man,
I got 2 tickets to paradise.
that's a good one actually. That's good. Eddie Money, R.I.P. Baby.
Or probably some kind of Michael Jackson song
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I'm bad.
Annie, are you okay? Probably. Annie, are you okay? Would you tell us that you're okay, Annie? You've been hit by. You've been struck by a smooth criminal, man.
Oh, damn.
That would be Jeffrey Epstein's song for sure.
What would Bill Clinton's be, you think? What would you set Bill Clinton's for?
Let's see.
It's tough.
This is a tough one. Famous people's ringtones.
I can see for some reason just like Bad to the Bone. I feel like would be good for him. Kind of a dumb like smirk on his picture. Kind of.
Yeah.
Bad. Oh, Billy, what's he up to?
Bad to the bone.
Oh, hey, Nick. How's that?
That's not a good one. But
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I feel like people haven't heard him talk for a long time, so they kind of forgot. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
could have been like, that was perfect.
That's true. Yeah, that
Oh,
sounded
man,
just like
Nick.
Clinton. Sounded just like Clinton,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, so what about
So
it?
Bad to the bone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that matches pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like we don't even my phone's on silent all the time. Like now we don't even want
Praise be.
Yeah, now we don't even want to hear these. Like let that bitch go to voicemail, or you just don't want to answer your phone anymore.
Are you ever, not just because I'm high or something when I do it, but like, are you ever like on your phone, somebody calls you, like kind of scares you?
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
You're like, oh, fuck. Who's calling me?
Yeah. And the sound's on too because you're watching a video or something like that. So like it actually rings too.
Oh,
That's
really?
even more terrifying.
Because I can turn the sound on.
Yeah, then you click but sometimes not.
Yeah. No, I'm strictly. But it's crazy how we used to spend all because I would sit down and be like, all right, Jesse's ringtone has got to be this. Mark's ringtone's got to be that.
Yeah.
Because this is what reminds. That way I know when they're calling who it is before I even look at my phone. You know
And
what
the
I'm saying?
people would always do like the funny one for the parents, like
Yeah.
or the girlfriend or something, like the evil like dun, 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 dun,
Oh, yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Be like, Ma, what you want?
It's 6:30. Why aren't you home?
The street lights are
I
off,
tried
boy.
doing
Why
the
ain't
milk
you home?"
challenge and I'm throwing up.
I feel like that was an honest conversation with you and your mom.
Nah, I went home.
She didn't call you though.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think when I told that story, I don't think I told the part when I got home and sat down for spaghetti. No shit, like there was milk on the table.
Oh shit!
You're like, I want to throw up so bad from looking at it. It took me at least
who
a
eats
year.
Spaghetti with milk. Conservative.
Okay, psycho. Hey Nick, you want a gallon of milk? Cause I'm buying two. I'm buying
Okay,
two.
That was gonna be your fucking Christmas present, okay,
milk.
bro?
I was gonna be spoiled by the time you brought it to me, you dick.
Well,
It's eggnog, Nick. That's why it's all chunky. Drink it, you
it's
ungrateful,
actually
ungrateful heathen.
cottage cheese, you asshole.
I hate cottage cheese.
I love cottage cheese.
Get out of
bro.
my face, dude.
Bye.
Okay, see ya. I hate it.
I do. I like it, man. Why do
put
you
salt
hate
and
it?
pepper on it and shit?
I put pepper on it.
I
not
probably haven't
salt.
had it for like.
And when you
20
did have it,
years.
it was probably in your fucking cafeteria. Everybody hated that cottage cheese, bro.
I'm not some psycho getting cottage cheese in my cafeteria. I had friends, okay? I was punching a kid and getting his pepperoni pizza.
Oh, really?
No. I was a sad boy then
All right,
too.
dude, you were sad boy then.
But I can make
Eating
up a
that
cool
cottage
past
cheese.
for myself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You can
Like,
always remake your
you
retell
I
your
can
story, bud.
recreate it.
Yeah.
I can shift it in a different light.
For sure,
Because
dude.
everybody has their own
I've
story.
always believed that.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
I was one of the cool kids. People just didn't get me.
Yeah.
I was the cool kid.
You were way ahead of your time. Like,
Yes.
you were the cool kid back then. Now, like, everybody wants to be like you, Just
Everybody-
a sad boy not eating cottage cheese.
Nobody
arguing
wanted
with
to
his
be
dad.
Nobody wanted to be my friend because they knew they couldn't be my friend.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
still kind of like that.
Pretentious fuck.
Mhm.
No, but cottage cheese with some pepper on there, bruh. Oh, how's that last gulp, huh?
That was really bad.
Yeah. I bet the beer is really good, though.
It is. No, it is. I've
when
had
it's
it.
got when it's not flat.
Yeah. Flat beer is the worst. Like flat craft beers too.
Ugh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing worse.
Like
This is not even first world problem. This is third world problems. Can you imagine sending some of these hitters to Africa or something like that? Those little kids, like
Dude, they
those
be
kids
loving that shit.
not flat
I don't think they mind, man. They're wearing
Toms, and I wear Toms too, so we'd get along already.
Toms and not losing World Series or all those championships, all those hats that are pre-made. Like
so,
they
so
get,
wild. Oh yeah, that's
they
true.
get
Yeah,
all
that's
sent
right.
to,
They get
like,
all
those-
those hand-me-downs
Yeah.
of those. Yeah. Yeah.
like the Dodgers won the last World Series. Nah.
Oh right,
know what I'm
because they already print both teams, right?
Yeah. So they already made. So it's like, oh, what are we gonna do? Third world problem.
Yeah.
And now
So that's
everybody's
fucked up.
gotta-
So now they think they have the winners. So it's like it's even better gift. They're like, the Dodgers, they won. Like I'm supporting
It's
like the
a whole-
winners.
It's a whole other world over there,
And-
bro.
yeah.
Like it's in sports.
and then somebody goes down there to
specifically.
like plant like waters, like give them a well
Yeah.
or build them houses, and they're like they didn't win last year, and then you crush that kid's dreams.
Yeah, dude, he's been a Dodgers fan because of that.
Yeah, he's
you
like they
know?
won. They're the American staple, and now all of a sudden you lied to them.
I've always wanted to be a Dodger.
Like-
I don't know why there's a Mexican in South Africa.
I always wanted to be a Dodger. God.
Los Dodgers.
ICE is really separating their families. They're really fucking this shit up. They're
There's
going
cages
the
out there,
extra
too.
mile.
Yeah. Mile.
Yeah. Those were all insensitive and bad jokes. But hey, this is what we do here. So if you don't like it,
This is who we are.
and this is who we are.
Damn, dude. Hey, dude, every time you blow your nose, do
Here
you
we
not
are.
examine
the bodily fluid?
the content?
Wait.
Dude, I've been Okay.
I want a bodily fluid part of the show, and we need some kind of headline for it. For Pete's bodily fluids.
Why are you calling me Pete all of a sudden, bro? Do you not know my name?
All right. Petey.
Thanks.
Petey the sweetie.
Little Petey.
Hi, I'm Petey the sweetie, and this is my edition of Body Fluids. I don't know.
I feel like you were going to go somewhere with that one.
That's all I got.
And then didn't.
This is the rest for me here.
Yeah, that's yours.
Sun brew.
Sun brew. It's
From
one of
my
my,
sun bro.
another
Petey
lo-
the sweetie.
Another local.
Has anyone ever called you that before?
Petey the sweetie?
Yeah.
Sweet Pete, I get called a lot.
Well, that's not what I asked you fucking idiot.
God, man. Sad Boy's on one today, guys.
Woo!
But,
See, this is the magic of this shit. I have one of those.
yeah. Fuck Zoloft, bitches. Give me 3 beers.
Give me some of that flat ass crap beer, bitch.
Jeez, you are a little out there right now, man. That's
Am I?
Yeah. Like
I'm about to go. I'm on like 6 days off.
Oh, damn. You'd had a vacation,
Mm-hmm.
boy.
Vacation. That's what everybody should be switching their ringtone for me right now. Because if I'm calling you, which I ain't, that's what should be coming up. Because I'm on vacation. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Yeah, I'm excited.
I don't really know the lyrics to that.
I think that's really the only part of that song, and it just ends.
It's the 4 second song.
Yeah.
No, but every time you blow your nose, do you not look at the content that's inside?
Oh yeah, I guess you do.
Like I have to, and I've met psychopaths that are like, no, you just fold that shit up and you throw it away. I'm like,
They're lying. They're just insecure.
do you think that's what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's also types of people that wad up,
Because you probably should look regardless.
irregardless, I think, dude.
You should look irregardless.
Yeah. You should look, comma, irregardless. Right?
You should look regardlessly.
Okay.
I don't know. You're the
Irregardless.
writer, man.
Irregardless.
I'm a poet.
Let's-
I don't need to like
you don't
have
need grammar and all that.
No, I can rhyme and
But yeah, you should look, huh?
yeah, if like there's blood or some kind of weird something,
Yeah.
you should be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I need to talk to my drug dealer because my nose is all cut up
Yeah.
from this shit.
This is all just fucking cut.
Yeah, doesn't
that
feel good to
baby
snort
powder.
crystals. You don't want to snort
Uh-uh.
crystals; it hurts.
Cheers. This one's probably fat.
This is
flat
to all
cheers.
those homies snorting Molly and listening to our podcast. It's a big market for us.
Oh, this one's got some bubbles, man.
Does it?
Yeah. Another craft or another local brew.
4 Peaks.
4 Peaks.
4 Peaks sucks.
I like this little lager right
It's
here.
not bad, but the thing is, 4 Peaks for me, when I first moved here about 7 years ago, they were the one that was like, 4 Peaks, the kilt lifter. Like felt like they were kind of one of the only breweries at this time, and it was when craft beer wasn't that big. So out of all the bars and stuff like that, they'd have beer, domestic. And here's, oh, what's your seasonal beer? Kilt lifter. Fucking every restaurant, I swear.
Everybody.
It'd be like, what's your seasonal beer? What's your poll of the month? Oh, it was always kilt lifter. And I don't like it. I do make chili with it though. But still, it was the only one. So I was just like, I came from Seattle too. You have to remember.
Oh yeah.
So
You're spoiled.
there's craft beer everywhere,
Yeah.
and it was great. But here, we've caught up a little bit.
I would say.
At least pulling tabs from like Colorado, Southern California, we at least bring kegs in. There's a lot of tap houses here. You like love craft a lot.
Yeah,
like,
bottle
they
bottle
do.
shops.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry, were you going somewhere with blowing your nose, the bodily fluid
dude, it's
part,
just-
or just?
I mean, I just can't believe people don't. There's people out there that don't look at.
I don't believe it. Like I said, I don't
you're right.
believe it.
I never thought about like them just being insecure and
Yeah.
not wanting to admit that.
Like, I don't look at that.
Yeah, because if I blow my nose, man, and there's like a little bit of blood, I'm like, all right, was it dry out the day before, Like, why is it? Oh, it's probably my dryness.
Yeah.
Or the hypochondriac, I mean,
Double lasagna.
will always go like, oh, fuck cancer, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
When you see a little bit of red spotting on your tissue.
Yeah, fuck cancer, man.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you with that, dude.
Thanks, dude. Finally, we can agree on one thing. I don't have to point and yell at you.
Fuck that cancer. Where do you go from that? How do you segue from fuck cancer?
I don't know, but I think that's probably our catchiest line that we've ever said on this podcast.
Well,
Everybody can agree with.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't think anybody's gotten to this part of the episode, but
Yeah.
The Irishman, it was, to be honest with you, I wanted to like it a lot.
Because you got Scorsese. First of all.
Scorsese.
You got some
De Niro.
good actors up in there, bro. You got some
Pacino.
classics.
Yeah.
Some motherfucking classics, boy.
And you know what's kind of bothers me too about it is, the weeks drumming up to the release of that, he was shitting all over Marvel movies and superhero movies, and he brought up some good points about it. And Alan Moore, actually, the creator,
Who is this? Scorsese?
Scorsese, yeah, he was
Okay.
just saying like they're
Motherfucking
like
talking shit.
yeah, they're like amusement parks. They're not real movies, and like nobody should watch them. And just
Okay.
And then Alan Moore, of the creator of Watchmen, who wrote it, he was saying kind of the same stuff. He's like, it's a sad look at our culture that things that are created for children are now becoming fascinations of adults. And I do like there are parts of it I do agree with him. It's like you watch some of these Marvel movies and it's all green screen. There's like all
Yeah.
But it's the whole thing. You can't look at one. You can't blanket statement it, man.
Yeah.
It's like there are really fucking good Marvel movies, but yes, there's a lot of virtual signaling ones too. There's a lot of bad storyline ones too. There's a lot that don't really do anything and are just green screen cash grabs. But there are some good ones. Like you can't just completely say, you know what I mean? But so so drumming up to this release, and I think he was kind of doing that, maybe not for press, but kind of to get paid attention to, talking shit. That's how you get known in this business right now. But it's weird because it was 3.5 hours, which is a long fucking movie.
That is a long movie.
But I also watched Endgame,
which is about the same.
Which I didn't get bored in. And I also watched Stranger Things for like 8 hours. So I don't know. It's weird. But like you kind of watch these movies and De Niro plays this guy that was in the Buffalino Italian mob that ran basically from the 50s to the 80s. It's kind of loosely based on this story. So it follows him and the secrets that he kept to keep his ranks in the... So it was a lot of time traveling back to when he was this age, how he got in, this secret he did, this guy he killed, and how he wouldn't be a rat and what happened to all the classic gangster.
But I mean, there's been movies made... continue, sorry.
Oh, that are interesting,
right? Like Whitey
or
the Goodfellas,
the Departed.
There's been movies the same genre made well and not to drag out, not boring. Or
I think maybe he was trying to. I don't know how accurate this is. So I'm just speaking, but maybe he just really wanted to stay true to the actual story and who his character was. So that could be possible. Like and it's one of those things too where you watch the movie. I mean, because when I first watched it, I was excited. I was like, finally, like it's a Martin Scorsese movie straight to Netflix.
Yeah,
like that's awesome.
Yeah, that should have been your first red flag. Like, why isn't this up in the movie theaters?
Because Netflix is bigger, man.
That's true.
They probably paid him just as much money or whatever. There's some benefit to it.
Think about that.
And it was shot very beautifully. You watch it and like the panning, the long pans of like the camera. It's like the acting was good in it. But I remember being like, oh man, I like this movie. And then having to go to the bathroom. So I paused it being like, I've got to be almost halfway done. And I was an hour and 14 minutes in.
Geez.
And I was like, oh.
And it showed like a quarter of it.
And that was my first kind of like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So I kind of enjoyed it. It's kind of weird because it was one of those movies that kind of stuck with me in a way that I watched it. And then I thought about it. I thought about it a lot afterwards, just because it was beautifully shot. It was a good story. It was a great story.
The cinematic feel of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's like Mandalorian. A lot of people say like it's more of like that cinematic.
Yeah.
You know, shot very well and this and that.
But there's no payoff. There's no reward. There's no roller coaster all the way up. Then finally get your free fall. Right. It's a slow burner that burns slow and it never erupts.
I like how you worded that.
Yeah, thank you. So that's kind of what it was. And I don't know. Take it or leave it.
Yeah,
it's on Netflix.
I'll leave it for sure. Yeah. Well, I'm watching The Crown right now, and that's this season. I almost stopped watching it because you know when a series switches actors on you.
That's weird.
Isn't that weird to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like I get it. They had to age, the character and the Queen or Charles or Philip or whatever, and they had to age them. So they just shut the fuck up.
Oh damn.
So professional of me. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. We saw the dad of you come out. I'm watching The Crown.
Shut up. But so they switched up completely like characters from the previous 2 seasons, and I was like, like I legit almost stopped watching it because of that fact. But then I don't know. I just kept watching. But you could have aged the character, like
they have the technology,
makeup and all that. Like I don't know. So that makes me think like, was there a dispute or did that actress not want a money?
Money. It's always money.
It's always money, huh? It's always money, honey.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right.
Did you ever smell your hands after eating tacos? And they still smell like the tacos you ate?
What kind of tacos we talking about, baby?
We talking about it. Oh, the tacos, man. Adobada, tripa, cabeza, asada,
I smell my
chicken.
fingers more often than
just when you eat tacos? Well, it's so like it just permeates so much like into your hand, to your pores.
Yeah.
Like, so like you go to like, I don't know, rub your eyelash or something, or scratch your eye, and you just smell fucking tacos, and all of a sudden you're fucking hungry again.
Have I talked about how I broke like my not smoking a cigarette for a long time? Like,
recently?
Like a week and a half ago.
What?
Yeah.
No,
I
bro.
had a couple. I had 3 cigarettes.
When was this?
The last time it rained.
Oh, sad boy going back to his old ways.
No, somebody had them, and she was like, I didn't want to get a pack. And she's like, do you want something? I was like, yeah.
Who's this
sure.
somebody? Come on, out her.
And then I
Let's
took
do
them.
it. Let's do it.
And then it was...
What's her name?
I'm not doing that, dude. And it was raining.
Dude.
And, dude. I
Is
forgot.
it the best feeling in the world?
I love cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Because
it's probably been always
been like 2 years, man. And that nicotine rush, the rain, the patio, and it was scary because I was like, this is why I don't do it.
Yeah.
I would have smoked a whole pack that night. I was sitting here like on my computer. I remember just being like smelling my fingers.
It's always wintertime, dude. Wintertime.
And the rain.
Well, and the rain too, but like wintertime.
A cup of whiskey.
If you think about it, like that does sound
dude.
Right. Do you have any more?
No.
Because I might break my 4-year
Oh
without
my
cigarettes.
God. It was so good. I'm still thinking about it. I have goosebumps right now.
Jesus. This is the happiest sad boy's ever been this whole episode.
Cigarettes.
But
do it.
I don't know if you've noticed, like when you were a smoker, like summertime, your hands really didn't smell
yeah, it's
of
not the
cigarette.
same, yeah.
I mean, it did.
There's a warmth to it.
But during the winter, dude, your hands fucking reek of it. I don't know if the weather has anything to do with it. I highly doubt it. But it's like, I don't know what it is. But like during wintertime, I remember just like smelling my hand or my fingers and like not in that good way, smell your fingers. But
what do you mean?
Come on, bro. Think about it. When you put your finger up your butt and then you smell it. Is that a genuine laugh?
Yeah,
Is that a
good.
genuine laugh?
Good.
Oh, all right, cool. Damn,
Don't
first
be
time today. I think we should end there,
guys.
guys.
Stupid, man. Talk about when you put your finger in your ass, you smell it. Come on.
But no, I don't know what it is about winter, man. It just fucking stinks up those fingers.
It really does. If there's one thing I know about winter, it stinks up your fingers.
Everybody's trying to get warm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes you just got to put a couple fingers in your butthole if your hands are cold.
And that's what it is.
That's a warm area.
Yeah. And some people wish to put a whole hand in their butthole, It's like, you be
Jesus, they sell gloves.
You be your own mitt.
Well, put it on the Christmas list. I don't know what to tell you. For
think
now, I'm
that's
just
what I
going to be
want.
putting my hands in my pants.
All right,
okay?
sad boy. I think we just ran out of material right there.
Whatever. All right. Well, we actually ran out of material because the alarm went off, and that's the cap for our card.
All right.
And it is the cap for our material,
Yeah,
honestly. I don't
seriously.
feel like we
Nobody
need
wants to listen to any of this
Yeah.
or any of it.
Don't demean
Oh,
yourself.
okay. Sad boy looking optimistic.
Well,
over
you
here.
said a good joke, and I just switched my mood, okay?
All right, man. I love you. And we'll see you next week. Huh?
And pish, posh,
Pish,
bagosh.
posh, TikTok.
Amor y Paz. Damn it. Again?